Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to read this to everybody and hope that this can help somebody out there. These are the rights that we all have when it comes to Child Protective Services, as they call themselves. So let's just read this real quick. Number 1, every parent has the right to culturally and linguistically appropriate education, housing, health and mental health, food and nutrition, financial and parenting support needed to raise their children. Number 2, every parent has the right to get help when they ask for it, including immediate access to neighborhood and community support, such as childcare, health and mental health care, access to substance abuse programs, in-home services that help them prevent the removal of their children from their home. Number 3, every parent whose child is involved in the child welfare system has the right to receive support and help from a parent advocate who has been involved in child protective services to successfully navigate the system and advocate for their family. Number 4, every parent has the right to know why they are being investigated by the child protection system and the outcome of any investigation, to be provided with a clear and immediate explanation of every step of the child protection process, and their rights from the very beginning, including their right not to let the caseworker in when they knock on the door if they do not have a warrant, and to receive information on available assistance and help parents advocate for themselves and their family. Every parent has the right to an emergency hearing no later than 24 hours following their child's removal from their home. Number 6, every parent has the right to fair treatment, including due process protections, including the right to be present and bring witnesses to all proceedings, have an attorney, appeal agency decisions, and make complaints or raise concerns, equal treatment without regard to race, ethnicity, gender, disability, age, religion, economic status, family composition, or sexual orientation, access to immediate, affordable, high quality, competent, knowledgeable, and assertive legal representation from the report through the investigation, court, and reunification stages. Number 7, every parent who is being investigated by Child Protective Services has the right to be considered innocent until proven guilty, not to be judged guilty by association, and not to be considered neglectful or abusive solely because they or their child has a disability or mental health need. Number 8, every parent has the right to speak for themselves and to be respectfully heard at every step of the Child Protective Service processes. Every parent has the right to number 9. Every parent has the right to have fair and reasonable expectations with regard to the child welfare system, to have these expectations developed with, shared in writing with, and clearly explained to the parents in a manner they can understand and receive the support needed to meet those expectations. Number 10, Every parent whose child is involved in the child welfare system has the right to privacy, including keeping their records confidential unless they provide written parental consent to access their own child and family records at any time at no cost, and to have their names expunged from any Child Protective Services Agency central registry if there are no findings, and or after a reasonable amount of time after they have met all agency expectations. Number 11. Every parent whose child is involved in the child welfare system has the right to convene a meeting within a reasonable amount of time, no later than a week, with the agency and interested parties. Number 12. Every parent has the right to have their child expeditiously placed with a family member or close family friend, identified in consultation with the parent, and have no unreasonable barriers placed in the way of having the children placed with that family member or close family friend. Number 13. Every parent whose child is involved in the child welfare system has the right to make decisions about their child's education, health, mental health, religious education, to be informed about the progress their child is making with regard to education, health and development, and about the people and or services involved with their child, and accompanying their child to school and medical visits, even while their child is in care. Number 14. Every parent has the right to exercise their First Amendment rights, including the right to free exercise of religion, freedom of speech, and freedom of association, without being penalized by the child welfare system. And the very most important one right there at the bottom, I should have put a 5, it's listed as number 1, so sorry, but it's actually number 15 at the bottom. It's in red, and it says, every parent has the right to see and communicate with their child every day while their child is in care, at times and locations that are convenient to the parent and at no cost to the parent. I hope this helps you. I hope this helps everybody in the United States of America understand their rights and exercise them with every single one of these agencies in all 50 states, and show them these are our rights. And if they cannot follow our rights, as an agency, they do not need to exist. I hope you share this video. I hope you'll pass it on to everybody that does not know their rights, and share it with attorneys that question some of these rights or that ignore some of these rights. And I hope this gets shared with some judges that don't know these rights exist or are acting like they don't exist. Because that's what we can guess by all these cases continuing and children still being in foster care, children still dying in foster care. Hope you all can see this. I hope you heard this, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.